Yo, today we're going to be talking about why you should be buying stuff from Japan, like right now. Like you can put me in the background and like you can go to your favorite Japanese site or your favorite proxy service that you use and you got to start ordering stuff like right now, pronto, ASAP. The reason why I'm making this video is because word around the block is that the Japanese yen is currently on the decline, which in turns mean that whatever money you're using is stronger. And in that same vein, that means that your money goes a lot farther. You can buy more stuff with it. And that is always a good thing. Now, I want to preface two things before I really start going into this video. One is that I'm not a professional financer, businessman. I'm just somebody on the internet named Cash Money. And I like anime figures and Pokemon cards. And if I can find a way to take my money like farther while also still getting more anime figures and having enough money to be able to buy English Pokemon cards, that's a win. So that's why I'm here today. And two, I'm going to be doing the conversion rate to my money, which is USD. Currently, the conversion rate to 100 yen to the US dollar is about $1.30 right now, according to Google last time I checked. So that's great. It's great on my end, but do your own research. You know, it doesn't take that much time to go to Google and being like conversion rate of my money to yen, and there you go, there it is. You know, but all that being said, in general, the yen is going down, and that means that you could take your money a lot farther in getting more bang for your buck, and that's great. Now, I know that I titled this video why you should be buying anime figures from Japan now, but this goes for like anything. Like, it doesn't just pertain to just anime merch. That's just obviously the first thing that anybody thinks of Japan. It's like, oh yeah, anime, duh. But if you really like K-pop merch, then there's a bunch of stuff on cashmoneyjk, a bunch of people who are trying to sell stuff on there, and you can finally get that $500 Irene photo card that you always wanted, but instead of spending $500, you could spend about like $300 instead. So you put $200 to shipping or whatever proxy service you're using. For fashion items, if you can fit into Japanese sizes, then you know this is prime time to get some fashion. If you really like Pokemon cards or whatever, like Pokemon plushes, items, whatever, then you can get it from the official Pokemon site, and you could go from there and then buy more stuff from it. It's a snail race, Gary. Get up, it's time. But why now? Like, why of all things, like, why can't I just like do this later? Bai has just given us a update about how Japan Post and EMS want to up the shipping rates for everything, which, you know, makes sense because Corona is still happening, and then shipping is all just jumbled up right now, and shipping companies need money so that they can make workers happy and keep working and blah blah blah. So I believe shipping rates for boxes are just going up about like the equivalent to like 20 to 30 USD, but like don't quote me on that. If you use Bai, it's like the most recent update, I believe. If you use any other proxy services, I'm sure that they will do it, like give out a notice on like when it becomes June 1st or close to that. And along with that, the Prime Minister of Japan has recently said that they want to relax on the borders of Japan along with other nations that they're categorized in, which I mean makes sense because the reason why the Japanese yen is going down is because Japan's economy is going down, and that's what, you know, finances, you know, high school stuff. But once, I feel like if Japan's borders do, hopefully I'm praying to the gacha gods and everybody up there that they do open up for tourism. That means that they will start getting more money into their system, and then they will start making profits, and then the Japanese yen will start going up, and then the power of the Japanese yen will start equaling out to where it was last year, where I believe at the end of 2021 it was about 100 yen to 90 USD, which is, you know, that's put into perspective where Japanese yen is right now, where if you get 100 Japanese yen, it converts to just about like 77 USD, or that's what I somewhat said earlier this video. But yeah, anyway, it's better to start buying stuff now because you can bring money to the Japanese economy. And yes, it is like you're buying stuff from like, say, Yahoo Japan auctions or Mikari. You're giving it to that one individual. They can use that money to go buy some stuff from the Conveni at 7-Eleven, and then the money will go into circulation, and it happens slowly, and that's a lot of like slow circulation compared to like big tourism. And hopefully in June, July, they will like lax up and they let up tourism go up, and the Japanese yen will go back to normal prices where it was. That does mean it's sad for somebody who does use, say, like proxy services or uses Abi a lot, because then it won't be as good of a bang for your dollar. But that does mean that the economy for Japan is getting better, and then we can start getting more, hopefully more like figure companies will start being able to be like, oh yeah, we have enough money and funds to start doing more stuff, like how Furyu is doing their kind of like amp line with the 2 Hatsune Mikus that they just announced recently, and more stuff like that. And that's always a good thing. I know this video has kind of just been me going around in a big circle telling you should do it, but like, if you ever needed like a sign of like when should I start buying anime figures, or like when should I start buying Japanese fashion or Japanese Pokemon cards or more K-pop idol stuff, like if that sign is now, like right now, this is the video telling you like this is it, like you should capitalize it, because when the only thing that financially is hard is shipping, then it really it does matter, but like it doesn't matter that much. For example, like this Gojo figure that one's talking about, normally if the Japanese yen equivalent to USD is 1-to-1 and it's like 260 USD dollars, like you're saving 60, almost 70 bucks on this figure, considering that is like 199 right now. That's crazy. And then considering like I know how big that box is, you can put that $60 to shipping, and you essentially just bought it at MSRP plus free shipping, and that's crazy, Granted, DHL is going to be expensive, but I think EMS is a little bit better until about June, where it raises the prices about $20-$30 USD, but that's beside the point. That's why you should be buying now before June is upon us. Now, this is where, like, if I was sponsored by, like, a proxy service, I would be like, oh, you could use my link in the description and sign up and you can get blah, blah, blah. But I'm not. So just go out, use your favorite proxy service that you like to use. There's several out there, and go out and buy stuff from Yahoo Japan auctions, or Mikari JP, or Rakuma, or Rakuten, or Amazon JP. And if Amazon JP is able to ship to your country, which like I know that Canada is part of that group, that I mean, go for it. Because at the end of the day, when the borders, hopefully, I'm praying to the gacha gods that they do open up and like tourism does go back to Japan, or if enough of us do like use proxy services or use Aviami enough to fluctuate the Japanese economy and start raising the yen price, then that means that companies could start becoming more lax about their prices, and they can start doing more and more figures that people want. Like how I want a 1/4 Bunny Gojo figure with bunny tights. Please, Fring, I will literally give you money. I just want it.